Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight, in this IBC matchup, the Garaway Pirates host the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints, presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Hartzler's Quality Housing, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, Kime, Moore Niedenthal Certified Public Accountants, McInturf Realty, and Claxon Communications. Now let's head out to the park with Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. Oh, live from Garaway High School on the hill here in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for some girls high school softball. Thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Shannon, it's going to be a beautiful day for some high school softball. A little cloudy, but also a little windy here on the hill. We always run into that up here.
Yeah, you know, one big thing about coming up on the hill, you always know you're going to get the wind. Last night, you know, Nick and Adam, you know, they had a little bit of wind on the hill there at New Philadelphia, and they got to watch a great game, but they were a little bit colder than we were. So tonight we'll take this warm weather and this wind because it sure was a lot better than what they had to face last night.
You know, one thing that I'm really surprised about, I get out of my car and I walk over here to where our location is, and it's 73 degrees, beautiful day. And I've seen it be 30 degrees and you have shorts on, and it's 70 degrees and you have pants on today. What's going on?
Well, it's only because I had to work a full 8 hours before I come here.
You have to work 8 hours, huh?
I didn't have time to run home and change clothes real quick, so I just showed up in work clothes, and we're going to give it a go tonight.
I got you. So we got a fun matchup today between the Garaway Lady Pirates and the TCC Lady Saints. The Garaway 1-0 on the season. TCC, this will be the lid lifter for them. They were rained out on Monday and Tuesday, so this will be their first game today against the Garaway Pirates. And, of course, we will be joined in the dugout by both head coaches, John Peltz from TCC and Rick Johnson from the Garaway Lady Pirates. That's coming up here in just a little bit. Of course, we're in our mobile studios, the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios here on the hill in Sugar Creek. But it's going to be a fun matchup today between the Garaway Lady Pirates, the TCC Lady Saints, and we'll have the In the Dugout segment coming up after this. You're listening to High School Sports right here on Big Z Sports.
Our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck. Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Won't be much.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek for the Wood Electric pregame show and girls high school softball. Joe Geckler in the dugout with TCC head coach John Peltz. Coach, finally, you get on the diamond for real today. Talk to us about your team and who to watch out for today.
Well, it's great to be here finally. Thanks for having us. We're 2 on the roster. One is going to play every day, but we're heavy into juniors. But they don't. All of them don't have experience. But we got 5 returning starters, so looking pretty tough on our infield. The outfield, we're gonna hope for the best. You can see who can take over that spot for us.
Coach, after all the practices, today's the real thing. What's the message to the team before first pitch?
Well, we've been emphasizing to have fun, first of all, but play fast, play aggressive. Go out and make mistakes, but make them being aggressive.
Coach, talk to us about your senior pitcher today, Maddie Farrell, and what she brings to your team.
Well, Maddie brings a lot to this team. Obviously, we lost a great pitcher last season, but she comes in. She's very confident. She's very even keel. Loves to be out there. She loves that spotlight, and she's ready to go.
Finally, Coach, Garaway, your opponent today. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
Well, I know they're coached very well. I expect them to play good, disciplined ball. I'm expecting them to hit the ball tonight, and we got to play defense. So hopefully we can just keep the ball in the park and let our defense work, and then let the chips fall as they may. And I know that they like to have fun too. They like to get out there and make things happen. So we're ready for anything today.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here.
Thank you very much.
That was TCC ladies head coach John Peltz joining us in the dugout. Coming up next, I'll talk to Garaway head coach Rick Johnson here in the dugout and on Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek for the Wood Electric pregame show and girls high school softball. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Garaway head coach Rick Johnson. Coach, congratulations on the 5-0 shutout at Harrison Central on Tuesday. After looking back, how do you feel your team performed?
We were really happy with how the girls performed yesterday. Coming through preseason, we went 3-1. Our bats struggled a little bit going through preseason. We were still able to put some runs, but we couldn't stack anything together, getting 5 or 6 runs, and the other teams were making a couple errors that gave us some extra base runners. Yesterday we came out, we had 12 hits by 8 different girls, 4 triples, 3 doubles. So the girls really came in, locked in, found some gaps. And with the speed that we have on this team, if we can find some gaps, we're going to be able to get some extra bases. So I was really happy to see that yesterday.
Coach, talk to us about your team and who to look out for here today.
This year we've got a mix. Last year we had 4 sophomores this year. Last year were freshmen that all lettered. They are all full-time starters this year. So today you're going to see Isabel Tatro. She's our number 1 pitcher. She'll be in the circle. In center field we have Jody Mast. Her sister just graduated last year, so she's taking over the helm out there in center field, doing a fantastic job for us. And then our middle infielders last year were both freshmen. Jordan Kime at shortstop, who earned first team Eastern District last year, first team IBC. And then Grace Yoder over at second base does a fantastic job over there. Isabel last year as well earned herself second team Eastern District and second team IBC. Right now she's got great command of her pitches, great spin, locating it. Through our 4 preseason games, she had 42 strikeouts, 19 looking. Yesterday, she had 8 more. So we're going to lean on her. She's going to be our workhorse this year. We've got a couple freshman pitchers, Lexi Erb and Lexi Troyer. Both are fine pitchers. Being everyday varsity ready, they're not quite there yet, but they keep on progressing. They keep on working hard. So we're hoping to be able to utilize their arms to give Isabel some breaks here and there whenever we can.
Coach, a beautiful day for some softball. What was the message to the team before first pitch?
Just another day, another game. Game 2 of our journey this year. We've got some pretty high goals set for ourselves. Just come out and play hard. When we bring energy, yesterday the dugout was rocking. It was the loudest. It felt like a tournament game yesterday with how loud our dugout was. So we're expecting our dugout to be loud, playing with lots of energy. Today it's windy up here on the hill, like typical. But today it's pretty gusty today. Dead out center field. Play the wind. When the balls get up in the air, they're going to travel. So outfielders got to definitely play the wind. And our pitchers are going to be pitching into that headwind. So it might cause a little bit of issues with the pitching game. But just to focus, play Garaway softball, do the things that we've been practicing, and play hard. And we're hoping to be pretty competitive.
Finally, Coach, TCC, your opponent today. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
Over the years, TCC has been really good. They did lose Sophia Knight, who's now pitching over at Toledo. I'm not sure. This Maddie Farrell girl, she was our number 2 last year. She throws a decent ball. we'll see if we can get her timed up and put some balls in play today. I know we owe them a couple paybacks. They got us twice last year. We got them twice my first year here. They got us last year, so we're looking for some payback this time.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
That was Garaway head coach Rick Johnson joining us in the dugout. Coming up next, starting lineups and first pitch of the Lady Pirates and Lady Saints right here on Big Z Sports.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to high school softball on the hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas on Big Z Sports. Thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. You just listened to In the Dugout, and that was the head coaches from both teams, Rick Johnson from the Garaway Pirates and John Peltz from the TCC Lady Saints. We're going to have the starting lineups brought to you by PAC Drilling. And first for the visiting TCC Lady Saints, Shannon Thomas. Shannon?
Yeah, batting first for the Saints will be Jersey Hickman. She'll play second base. Batting second will be Jordan Codwell. She plays shortstop. Batting third will be Megan Peltz. She plays third base. Batting fourth will be Maddie Farrell. She's the pitcher. Batting fifth will be Delaney Savage. She's the catcher. Batting sixth will be Maria Miser. She plays right field. Batting seventh will be Cassidy Green. She's a designated player. Batting eighth will be Edith Correz. She'll play left field. Batting ninth will be Savannah Mahaffey. She plays center field. And batting 10th will be Lydia Ernest, and she'll be playing first base.
And now look at the Garaway Lady Pirates starting lineup. Number 24, Megan Petit. She leads off and is in the catcher position. At number 2 is number 2, Grace Yoder. She plays second base. Batting third, number 12, Jordan Kime at shortstop. Batting fourth, the pitcher, Isabel Tatro, and she wears number 3. At ninth, number 13, Amaya Proper, and she is in left field. That's the starting lineups. It is a little windy here on the hill, just like you expect any game, whether it be football or softball, baseball, track and field here on the hill in Sugar Creek. It is a windy place to play, but a beautiful day for some high school softball. Nice crowd on hand. The center field where the cars park all set up. As Tatro is now in the circle for the Garaway Pirates, Jersey Hickman in the batter's box. She bats him right-handed. The Saints wearing black uniforms, gray undershirts with the gold letters. The Garaway Pirates in their baby blue with white stripes and a red stripe with the red numerals and red letters on the outfit for the Lady Pirates. Jersey Hickman in that right-hand batter's box, and here comes Tatro's first pitch. First pitch is going to be low and outside. Ball 1 to Jersey Hickman, the second baseman for the TCC Lady Saints. Again, a beautiful day here. A little overcast and cloudy, but you know what? It's a warm day, better than yesterday. It was a little chilly yesterday for, was it Nick and Adam on the game in New Philadelphia? A little cold yesterday. Today we get a nice warm one. Hopefully the rain holds off till well after we're home here tonight. 1-0 to Jersey Hickman, the second baseman for the Lady Saints. She shows bunt. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off back behind us, and that's going to be strike 1. 1-1 now to Jersey Hickman.
We had a fan back there. He was in perfect position for it, but I think the wind kind of carried away from him, so he wasn't able to grab that one.
Jersey Hickman, one of 2 seniors here for the Lady Saints. She'll play every day. The other one is Emily Garbrandt for the TCC Lady Saints. But Hickman leads them off, bats it right, and plays second base. The 1-1 pitch is going to be bunted down the line, fielded and thrown on to first. Oh, high throw, overshot the first baseman as Hickman rounds first and heads on to second. That's going to be a fielding error by the third baseman, Shelly Gerber. That will be an error, an E5.
Hickman laid the perfect bunt down there. Third baseman charged it. If she might have just backed off a split second, it probably was going to roll foul, but she thought she could make the play at first base, and then she ended up rushing it and getting it too high.
I think with a good throw, they would have had Hickman at first, but they air-mailed it about 2 feet over the first baseman's head. The first pitch is going to be low and inside to Jordan Caldwell, the shortstop. Caldwell is a junior. She wears number 1 on her uniform. As she has a 1-0 count now. Tatro with the pitch. It's going to be fouled off. Back to the screen. Going to be 1-1.
The Saints are going to have to take advantage of this. Tatro is only a sophomore, but she is a really good pitcher. They got her in a hole right now, so they're going to have to try to find a way to advance that runner from second base.
Hickman on second due to the throwing error by Gerber at third base. No outs here, top of the first inning between TCC and Garaway. The off-speed pitch swung on and missed by Jordan Caldwell. Now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hickman again on second for the Lady Saints. Just underway here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Very windy, but a very nice day for some high school softball. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas with Big Z Sports. And the 1-2 pitch from Tatro. Swung on and popped into left field, or right field, excuse me. Going to be a drop in between the second baseman and the right fielder for a base hit off the bat of Jordan Caldwell. Hickman moves on to third base, so that's going to be a single for Jordan Caldwell.
Yeah, I think the second baseman thought she had a good line on it, and then she hesitated for a split second, thinking the right fielder was going to come up, and then I think it was lack of communication right there, and it caused it to drop in.
2 on, no outs, 1 runner at third, a runner at first. Megan Pelt steps in, the third baseman for the TCC Lady Saints. The first pitch is going to be high as Caldwell advances to second on the no throw by catcher Megan Petit. And it's going to be 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Lady Saints as Hickman's on third, Caldwell on second. And Megan Pelt steps in, batting in the 3-hole for the Lady Saints. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Nice fastball right down the middle. She just went after her.
I think what throws me off by girls softball is the wind up with the pitcher. I think I would be way out in front or either way behind, probably way behind.
Yeah, I was impressed with how Adam was calling the pitches last night. I can't tell you the difference.
That's an off-speed pitch right there, and that's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes on the swing and miss by Megan Peltz. Sometimes there's a rise ball. Sometimes that was a changeup. It's a little off-speed, but the fastball usually straight and right about knee level, but the rise ball will be up in the strike zone, kind of like a high fastball in baseball. 1-2 count to Megan Peltz. It's going to be grounded up the middle for a base hit. Hickman comes in to score. The throw to the plate. Nope, she actually backs off and heads back to third base. But Megan Peltz with the double on the play scores 1 run to give the TCC Lady Saints a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning.
Nice job by the Saints player. She wanted to come, but with no outs, you got to get back to third. You don't want to take the chance of burning an out right there.
Nice arm in center field by Jody Mast, and the swing and a miss by the pitcher for the TCC. Changeup on the first pitch from Tatro. Tatro's 0-1 pitch. It's going to be bounced back to the third baseman, and she fires over to first base. And they call her safe at first as a run scores, does Jordan Caldwell. So, again, another run knocked in, this time off the bat of Maddie Farrell as she beats out the infield single.
And that advances the runner to third, so now we got runners at first and third again. And, well, we're going to have second and third here in a second because she's going.
So we're going to have a timeout on the field here as Coach Johnson walks out to talk to one of the officials, one of the umpires, the second base umpire, which actually controls first as well. but the teams meeting at the circle. But interesting first couple of batters. We had an error by the third baseman. Jersey Hickman goes to second on the throw. Jordan Caldwell singles up the middle, or singles on, and then Hickman goes on to third. Megan Peltz comes up, lines one up the middle, knocks in a run, and then Maddie Farrell just knocks in a run there on her last hit. So no outs here, 2-0. The TCC Lady Saints lead the Garaway Lady Propane. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios.
Coach Johnson appealed that call, but the home plate umpire said it was safe.
So into the box now, number 36, Delaney Savage, the catcher for the Saints. It's going to be a rise ball. They throw back to third base, and she is safe. Nice throw there by Petite back to third base, and Gerber as Farrell gets underneath the tag as Delaney Savage then goes on. Farrell goes on to second. Peltz is now at third as Savage pops one straight up in the infield over as a second baseman, Yoder, and she makes the catch, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. Now stepping into the batter's box, number 13, Mariah Miser. She wears number 13 and plays right field for the Lady Saints. 2 on, Peltz at third, Farrell at second, and 1 out. 2-0 Lady Saints. Swing and a miss on the first pitch from Isabel Tatro.
Tatro brought that one right down the pipe.
Tatro has a nice fastball. She looks on her wristband for the call from the catcher, Petite. She gets the pitch that she wants and fires it. It's going to be a bunt, foul ball. And that's going to make it an 0-2 count now on Miser, the right fielder for the Lady Saints.
Pitcher's count right here. Tatro wants to go after and get her out. Really put them in position here to get out of this inning with only 2 runs scored.
They definitely need a strikeout here, I think, to avoid getting another run knocked in for the Lady Saints due to the Pirates. So it's an 0-2 count to Miser. Tatro's 0-2 pitch. It's going to be lined to first base, foul. Count remains 0-2. Again, top of the first inning here. High school softball, Garaway Lady Pirates and the TCC Lady Saints from the Hill and Sugar Creek. TCC leads 2-0. They have 2 runners on, 1 at second, 1 at third, 1 out. Mariah Miser at the plate for the TCC Lady Saints, down 0-2 in the count. The pitch is going to be fouled off back here to the screen. Good thing there's a fence in front of us, or that might have taken my teeth out there, Shannon.
Yeah, they come off that bat quick. You know, Miser's having a little bit of trouble catching up with the speed of Tatro. I wouldn't be surprised if Tatro don't go with an off-speed pitch right here now that she's trying to get around on it.
2 runners on again for the TCC Ladies. Saints 1 out. Miser at the plate with an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2 pitch, an off-speed pitch. And the umpire said that she checked her swing, so that's going to be ball 1 to Miser. Nice off-speed pitch. Bout had her out in front on that pitch. She held up her swing to avoid striking out, did Miser. But the 1-2 pitch now from Tatro into her catcher, Petite. Going to be ball inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Petite wanted that call on the inside corner, didn't get it. Now it's 2-2.
It must have been close because I think the umpire had a little delayed call. I think he was trying to catch up with it.
He was. He's trying to figure out, I don't know. So 2 runners on again, 2-0. TCC Lady Saints leads Garaway. That's 2-2 pitch. Going to be low and inside. That's going to bring up a full count to the right fielder, Maria Miser. Wears number 13 for the TCC Lady Saints for the right-handers batter's box. 2 on and 1 out. TCC leads 2-0. Strike 3 called on Miser. She drops it, throws the first, back to home, and the run scores does Peltz from third base. And Farrell advances on to third base on the drop third strike. But there is now 2 outs for the Garaway Pirates.
Good job by Coach Peltz over there. When he seen that ball hit the turf, he told third baseman to start, or the third base runner to get moving, and it worked out in his advantage there. He's able to sacrifice a run in there.
Number 23, Cassidy Green, in as the designated player. It's going to be a ball outside from Tatro, 1-0. Again, top of the first here on the hill in Sugar Creek. The Garaway Lady Pirates trail TCC 3-0 to the TCC Lady Saints. Great day for some high school softball. A little windy up here on the hill, but you know what? A beautiful day nonetheless. The 1-0 count is going to be a high rise ball, and that's going to be 2-0 now to Cassidy Green. Tatro gets her sign from Megan Petit, the catcher, fires in the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed by Cassidy Green. And now it's 2-1.
You know, both these teams come in here with a lot of young players. It's going to be, you know, fun to watch to see how these young players can help out. I think both teams only have 2 seniors each, so very young squads.
A 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed again by Cassidy Green. Runs the count to 2-2. 2 outs, runner on third. Maddie Farrell on third base after a single earlier in the inning knocked in a run. Maddie Farrell, of course, the opposing pitcher to Tatro here today for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Cassidy Green, 2-2 now on the junior. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it for the TCC Lady Saints. But they get 3 big runs on 2 hits and a runner left. Also an error on the inning. But after a half inning, TCC 3, Garaway coming to bat. You're listening to High School Sports right here on Big Z Sports.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Back on the hill in Sugar Creek for girls high school. Here in the bottom of the first inning, TCC Lady Saints leads the Garaway Pirates 3-0 after putting a 3 spot on the board in the top of the first inning. And we'll look at the Garaway starting lineup. They'll be led off by their catcher, number 24, Megan Petit. Batting second, Grace Yoder. Batting third, Jordan Keim. The shortstop, number 4, is Isabel Tatro, the pitcher. Shelly Gerber, the third baseman, bats 5th. Jody Mass, the center fielder, bats 6th. Lily Speck, the first baseman, bats 7th. Mercy Miller in right field, she bats 8th. And Amaya Proper bats 9th in left field for the Garaway Pirates. And if you look at the, you're going to have Savage at the catcher spot, Ernest at first, Hickman at second, Caldwell at short, Peltz at third, Corez in left field, Mahaffey in center field, and Miser in right. And, of course, the junior, Maddie Farrell, in the circle for the Lady Saints here today. Their first game of the season. They've been rained out and I guess we'll call it snowed out or cold out, I guess, over the last couple of days. Couldn't get things going the last couple of days, so this is the lid lifter for the Saints. Nice first inning of the season for TCC. Garaway won yesterday at Harrison Central 5-0, so they got themselves in a little bit of a hole here in the bottom of the first, Shannon, but we'll see how the Pirates respond here as Megan Petit leads it off for the Garaway Lady Pirates, and she fouls one back here to the screen. No balls, 1 strike now to Megan Petit. Petit, a senior for the Garaway Pirates, and Amaya Proper, the only other senior. Petit leads off the lineup. Proper ends the lineup for the Garaway Pirates. So Petit in the hole, 0-1 after fouling off the first pitch from Farrell. Petit lines one to left field, and that's going to drop and go all the way to the fence as Petit hits first. And she's going to stop right there at second base with a leadoff double all the way to the left field fence by Megan Petit.
Yeah, last year we were up here on the hill. Petit hit one out there to the left field. It was a home run. And I'm curious to see how Maddie Farrell does on the mound today. You know, the Garaway Pirates are going to have to take advantage of her. You know, she didn't get to see much action last year because I can't remember the girl's name from TCC that was a phenomenal pitcher.
Sophia Knight.
Sophia Knight, that's her name.
Yep.
You know, she pitched everything last year. She had a great person to learn from, but Maddie Farrell's going to have to, you know, face this is a tough batting order to face, and we'll see how she does today.
First pitch to Yoder. Going to be called strike one. Grace Yoder, the second baseman, wears number 2 and bats from the right side. It's one thing I love about softball. The dugouts get into it. You don't hear that much in baseball, but, man, in softball, you hear it. The 0-1 pitch going to be swung on and missed by Grace Yoder. 0-2 now with Megan Petit on second after the leadoff double. Grace Yoder, only a sophomore. She in the dirt, bounces away, and Petit on to third base with a head-first slide as the wild pitch gets Petit over to third base. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Grace Yoder, the second baseman for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Runner on third, nobody out. Garaway trails the TCC Lady Saints 3-0, bottom of the first inning. And the 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed by Grace Yoder, and that's going to be the first out of the inning for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Now into the batter's box, the shortstop, number 12, Jordan Kime.
Big out for Maddie Farrell right there. You know, you got a runner in scoring position. Don't worry about her. Just go after your next 3 batters and see what you can do.
First pitch right over the heart of the plate, strike one to Jordan Kime. Jordan Kime, another sophomore for the Garaway Lady Pirates. They have 4 sophomores that all start for the Lady Pirates. So in a couple of years, this team could be really, really good with senior domination. Foul ball back to the screen by Jordan Kime, the shortstop. Going to be no balls and 2 strikes now to Jordan Kime. Runner on third, which is Megan Petit, led off the inning with a line drive double to left field. As Maddie Farrell in the circle today for the TCC Lady Saints. The first game of the season for TCC. The 0-2 pitch is going to be inside, ball 1. As Kime backs her back foot out to avoid being struck by the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes again to Jordan Kime. Runner on third. TCC leads Garaway 3-0. The 1-2 pitch fouled off back here to the screen as Kime stays alive against a very tough pitcher in Maddie Farrell today for the TCC Lady Saints.
Farrell got her to chase it. She almost got her, but Kime caught just enough of it to foul back.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a little changeup or a drop ball here to get her off the balance. That's going to be out in front. That's going to be lined down the third base line, but foul. The count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jordan Kime, the shortstop for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Again, Garaway knocked off Harrison Central yesterday 5-0. And TCC, this is their first game of the season. You're listening to high school softball right here with Big Z Sports. The 1-2 pitch going to be high. 2-2 now to Jordan Kime as Maddie Farrell tried to get her chasing up in the zone. Petit on third for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Jordan Kime at the plate to try to knock her teammate in. Going to be ball inside, and that count now runs full to the sophomore shortstop for the Garaway Lady Pirates. You're listening to high school softball with Big Z Sports. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. We in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. The full count pitch swung on and fouled back here. Maybe Casey Claxton can catch that. He just let it go over his head and said, I ain't catching that. Full count now as Jordan Kime stays alive. With the runner on third, Pirates trail the Saints 3-0, bottom of the first inning.
Nice job by Kime. She's battled back. She was down 1-2 in the count, and she's battled herself back, trying to stay alive and try to knock that run in.
Full count pitch swung on and fouled back again to the screen. Kime doing a great job fouling these pitches back and staying alive. You hear the Garaway dugout trying to get her teammates fired up with Petit on third. Kime, the full count pitch. Swung on and popped up in the infield. Going to be taken by the shortstop and caught for out number 2. Jordan Caldwell with the catch. And that's going to be 2 outs now for the Garaway Lady Pirates. And that's going to bring up Isabel off double in the top or the bottom of the first inning. Megan Petit on third base, 2 outs. Tatro at the plate, and she fouls one off down the first base line and out of play. Strike 1 to Isabel Tatro. The pitcher wears number 3, and of course in the circle today for the Garaway Lady Pirates. No balls, 1 strike. Maddie Farrell in the circle. Pitchers facing each other, one in the batter's box and one on the rubber here today. 0-1, and that's going to be lined into right center field, and it's going to get past the center fielder down for extra bases. Tatro hits second and stops right there as Megan Petit, comes in to score for the Garaway Lady Pirates to cut that Saints lead to 3-1 as Tatro comes through with an RBI double.
No better way than help yourself with either pitchers than knocking a run.
They're going to have a courtesy runner out for Tatro. Out at first base is going to be number 4, and that is Faith Wendell, the junior, going to run for Tatro. The pitcher, so she's not wasting that energy out on the base paths. Rick Johnson makes the change as Wendell goes in and runs for Tatro at second. Shelly Gerber, the third baseman, now steps in. Wears number 11 with a runner on second. The first pitch is going to be lined down the third base line, but foul for an 0-1 count. Nice, got some good metal on the ball, and couldn't steer it fair. Could Shelly Gerber?
Gerber she had the speed down. She just got out in front of it just a little bit.
No balls and 1 strike to Shelby Gerber, the third baseman for the Garaway Pirates. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2. Now Gerber in a hole. No balls and 2 strikes with a runner on second. That's Wendell running for the pitcher, Isabel Tatro. TCC leads Garaway 3-1. Bottom of the first inning here on the hill in Sugar Creek. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on. And it's going to be popped up. That's going to be trouble in between shortstop and left field, but the left fielder comes on. And that's Correz comes in and makes the catch. I thought it was going to drop between the shortstop and left fielder, but Correz made a great catch out there in right field to end the inning. But the Pirates do collect 1 run on 1 hit and 1 runner left. So after 1 inning, TCC leads Garaway 3-1. Back with more high school softball after this on Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for high school softball. Thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. We're in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. Top of the second inning, TCC Lady Saints. They lead the Garaway Lady Pirates 3-1. TCC scores 3 runs in the top of the first. Garaway answers with a run of their own in the bottom of the first inning. Now we're on to the second inning, and on to the plate for the TCC Lady Saints is Edith Correz. Wears number 22, plays left field, and made a great catch there in the bottom of the first to end the inning for the TCC Lady Saints. And, of course, on the mound, Isabel Tatro for the Garaway Lady Pirate. Got Correz out in front.
Correz just made the nice play there in left field to stop the Pirates from scoring another run. Now she's in the batter's box.
0-1, swung on and missed. Strike 2 on Edith Correz of the TCC Lady Saints. Tatro comes out firing strikes here in the top of the second inning. Juarez is a junior for the Lady Saints, so she has another year remaining. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. And that will be the first out of the inning for the Garaway Pirates on the strikeout. Juarez strikes out on 3 pitches. Tatro gets a strikeout. With 1 out, now you're going to have number 3, Savannah Mahaffey. So the coaches are talking here a little bit and see what they're going to talk about. But Savannah Mahaffey will be up to the plate batting for the Lady Saints. She wears number 3.
Looks like they called for a trainer or something. Go over to the TCC Saints dugout.
So 1 out here. Savannah Mahaffey on to hit for the Lady Saints. Tatro gets the pitch. Going to be bunted foul, and that will be strike 1 on Mahaffey. Top of the second inning, TCC leads Garaway 3-1 here in girls high school softball. From the Hill in Sugar Creek, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Claxon Communications today for presenting and bringing you the video and audio from the game here today. The 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on and missed by Mahaffey. Put her in a hole. 0-2 now for Mahaffey, who is another junior for these Lady Saints. Both these teams made up very similar. Only 2 seniors and most underclassmen. 0-2 pitch. Just outside, says the home plate umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tatro looks into her catcher and shakes her head. She knows what pitch she wants already. We'll see what happens as Tatro looks at her wristband, gets it, fires the 1-2 pitch. Going to be high and inside. Ball 2 runs the count to even 2-2 to Savannah Mahaffey.
Tatra's trying to make quick work of the bottom half of this order so she can get out of this inning.
The 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled back here to the screen as Mahaffey stays alive in that batter's box for the Lady Saints.
Nice job by Mahaffey here trying to stay alive. I don't know how much softball Mahaffey, does. I know she is a cheerleader for the Saints, but I'm not sure how much softball she's played in the past.
2-2 pitch. Going to be low and outside, says home plate umpire. And that runs the count full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the junior center fielder, Savannah Mahaffey, for the Lady Saints. Top of the second inning, 3-1. TCC leads the Garaway Lady Pirates. Full count. Here's the pitch. Ball inside as Mahaffey works a walk and gets on for Lydia Ernest, the first baseman for the Lady Saints. Lydia wears this is number 11, excuse me. Looks like we have looks like they skipped Ernest. Hold on here, what do we do? That was Ernest, that was Mahaffey, but 16. And then the bunts dropped down by Hickman. Flipped on to first, and it's going to be overthrown again as Mahaffey goes on to third base. And Hickman's on again with another error. She reached this time by an error by Tatro.
So Ernest is the flex.
So
she's not playing offense. She's not batting.
Okay. So that's
Cassidy Green is a designated player who batted 7. There we go.
All right. So that's what we had. So Ernest will not bat. But now we're back to Jordan Caldwell, the shortstop. She had a single back in the first inning. Runners on first and third. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Tatro's first pitch. Got her at third base. Petit fires back and gets Mahaffey picked off at third base. Great throw by the senior catcher, Megan Petit, for the second out of the inning. Nice little throw back there by Megan Petit.
Nice job by Petit with runners in scoring position, and you're at the top of the order. Nice job of her to help her pitcher out right there.
The ball's going to be popped up. Right fielder Proper coming in, center fielder coming in. They could not make the catch as Hickman scores all the way from second base. As Caldwell gets the RBI bloop single, if you want to call it that, but it fell between the center fielder and the right fielder as, again, Hickman scores all the way from second base. Now head coach Rick Johnson out there talking to his team, trying to give him some words of encouragement.
Well, it shows how important that out was right there. Petit got it third base because that possibly would have been 2 runs scored. Not sure that Coach Peltz would have sent the runner from second base, but, you know, could have very easily been a 5-1 game here.
4-1, TCC leads the Lady Pirates of Garaway. Got 2 outs, runner on first. As Megan Peltz steps in. She doubled her last time up. First pitch, going to be strike 1 on the inside corner to Megan Peltz. Caldwell on first after she puts a single between the center fielder and the right fielder. Knocks in Hickman from second. Another strike on the changeup. Nice pitch from Tatro. Brings the count to no balls and 2 strikes to Megan Peltz, the third baseman for the Lady Saints. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. 4-1, TCC leads Garaway. No balls, 2 strikes. And it's going to be lined to right field as Proper comes on and she short hops it. She does not make the catch, and she fires into second base as Caldwell gets back under the tag. And now there's 2 runners on as Proper makes a nice attempt there in right field, but it just comes up short hops it, and that is a single for Megan Peltz. In steps number 42, Maddie Farrell, the pitcher for the Lady Saints.
Nice job by Proper to keep that ball in front of her and make a play on it. If that ball gets behind her, they possibly score a run there.
First pitch swung on and missed by Farrell. A nice fastball on the inside corner by Tatro. Tatro not pitching bad here today. Saints have put the bat on the ball several times. Had a couple of errors on the defense for the Lady Pirates. That ball is going to be low and in the dirt. Ball 1 to Maddie Farrell. But all in all, Tatro not pitching a bad game here today. The bat's got to get going for the Garaway Lady Pirates. They trail 4-1 here, top of the second inning. Tatro gets her pitch, now looks down at her armband, knows what she wants to throw, and winds up and throws it. And that's going to be an off-speed pitch, fouled back here to the left of me. And that is going to be now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Maddie Farrell, who singled her first time up, was stranded at third base.
The Saints aren't hitting with a lot of power, but they're hitting it just enough to get it past the infield, and they're just dropping in. So between the couple errors they made and the couple nice, drop-ins, that's really helped the Saints put 4 runs on the board.
Sometimes that's all you need, a little dink and dunk, and you get some runs on the board. Again, another slow roller to second base, fielded and thrown on to first, and that's going to be out number 3. Nice play by Yoder over to Speck, and that ends the inning. But the Saints get 1 more run and now lead 4-1 after the top of the second inning. TCC now leads Garaway 4-1. Back with the bottom of the second after this on Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas High School Softball, brought to you by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. We're in our Hartshorse Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Bottom of the second, TCC, they lead the Garaway Lady Pirates 4-1. They score 3 runs in the top of the first, add another run in the top of the second. And the Garaway Lady Pirates had a run in the bottom of the first inning and now get their chance here in the bottom of the second inning. It's going to be led off by their center fielder, Jody Mast, and then Lily Speck, the first baseman, Mercy Miller, and Amaya Proper, in left. She's in. And if they get some runners on, get down to the bottom of the order, and then get back to the top of the order with Megan Petit. Get some runners on in front of Petit, and maybe Petit can knock some runs in for the Lady Pirates here in the bottom of the second inning. They trail 4-1. Again, high school softball. Thanks so much to Claxton Communications, Casey Claxton and the crew, Greg Perkins here today, Lydia Brady. One of my favorites. I did a lot of football games with Lydia over the this past fall and did a couple basketball games with her. But Lydia does a nice job, as does Perk. So the first pitch from Farrell is fouled off by number 20, Jody Mast, the center fielder.
Farrell had some heat behind that one, and not sure how long Pelch will let Farrell go today. I noticed that we do have pitchers for TCC staying loose back here, but I can guarantee you one thing, Tatro won't come off the mound for the Pirates.
Tatro will not come off the mound for the Pirates. 0-1 to Mast. Going to be high, ball one. Didn't get to see Maddie Farrell pitch all that much last year, as they had Sophia Knight in the circle pretty much every game for the TCC Lady Saints. Of course, Knight in Northeast Ohio now playing for the Toledo Rockets, as the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed by Jody Mast. Makes the count 1-2 strikes. Sophia Knight, like I said, up in Northwest Ohio, with the Toledo Rockets playing softball. And Farrell gets her chance in the circle now this year and next year. 1-2 pitch. Going to be low, just missed. As the count now at 2-2 to Jody Mast, the center fielder for the Garaway Pirates. Mast, another sophomore. Rick Johnson loaded with underclassmen on this team. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed on a changeup from Farrell. And Farrell gets a strikeout to start off the inning and gets Jody Mast swinging on the third strike. Going to bring up number 32, Lily Speck, the first baseman for the Garaway Lady Pirates. First pitch to Speck. She dribbles it out in front. Going to be picked up by Farrell, thrown on to first, and she is going to be out, is Lily Speck. Nice play by Maddie Farrell, who threw it on to Ernest at first base. And that's going to be 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second inning.
Nice job by Farrell to get out there and had to pick it up barehanded. She took her time, made sure she got a hold of it before she went through the throwing motion.
Number 53, Mercy Miller in right field. She now bats in the 8th spot for the Garaway Lady Pirates. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second as Miller swings and misses off a low fastball from Maddie Farrell. Lady Saints lead the Pirates 4-1. Bottom of the second inning here on the hill in Sugar Creek. It's 4-1 over the Garaway Lady Pirates. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for some high school softball on the hill here in Sugar Creek, thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed by Miller, and that takes the count to 1-2 strikes.
Nice job by Farrell. She brought one low, took one high, and now she brought one right down the middle. She's got the lead right now, 1-2 in the count.
Let's see where Farrell goes with this pitch. 1-2 pitch, going to be low. Bounced in front of the plate. Runs the count to 2-2 strikes.
Farrell laughing out there a little bit. The pitch is mounted. She realized that one come out of her hand a little early.
Delaney Savage, the catcher, couldn't get in front of that one, but it bounced about a foot or so in front of the plate. 2-2 to Miller. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout, and that ends the inning. Maddie Farrell with 2 strikeouts in the inning. And after 2, the TCC Lady Saints lead 4-1. Back with more high school softball after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back to Garaway High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for some girls high school softball. Thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. And, of course, Claxton Communications for bringing you the video and audio of the game here today on the Hill in Sugar Creek. We are top of the 3rd inning. TCC leads 4-1 over the Garaway Lady Pirates. Isabel Tatro in the circle today for the Garaway Lady Pirates, and Maddie Farrell opposes her from the TCC Lady Saints. Leading off this inning for the TCC Lady Saints, the catcher, number 36, Delaney Savage. She'll be followed by number 13, Mariah Miser in right field, and number 23, Cassidy Green, the designated player. She will bat 3rd here in the inning. Savage, the first time up, she popped out to the second baseman. That was the 1-2-3 inning that Tatro had back in the top of the 2nd inning. So the umpire and head coach John Peltz from TCC talking over a courtesy runner and a couple of other things that I overheard, but now it looks like Savage will get into the batter's box. Well, he's going to walk over to the other dugout now and confirm what he was told.
Yeah, I seen Coach Johnson had him over here first, and they were changing some things, and then he walked over here, and I think Coach Peltz changed some things, and maybe we're going to get 2 new starting lineups here in a couple seconds.
I know, right? It's that would be the best bet, right? You know, why can't they just leave everything alone? Just keep it the way it's going, you know?
We're in the 3rd inning here, and we're already making changes, and going to keep right on moving.
So Savage steps in again, popped out to the second baseman. Yoder back in the 2nd inning. She led off the 2nd inning like she is the 4th inning, or like she is the 3rd inning here. And that's going to be a strike from Tatro to Delaney Savage. TCC leads Garaway 4-1 here, top of the 3rd inning. Delaney Savage at the plate for the Lady Saints. Tatro's 0-1 pitch. Going to be high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, nice job by these Saints batters. You know, they know how good of a pitcher Tatro is, so they're being patient and they're waiting, and you know they're getting them some of these pitches in their favor.
1-1 to the batter, Savage. Tatro's pitch is going to be a fly ball out to left field, and it is going to be caught by the left fielder, and that's Proper out in left field, making the catch for the first out of the 3rd inning.
You know, Savage would have hit that ball that hard about 25 minutes ago with all that wind. It might have carried out here, but it died just a little bit.
It'd have been on that building back there behind those cars if she would have hit it like that back in like the 1st inning. So Savage retired on the fly ball to left field, brings in Miser, the right fielder now. She struck out looking her first time up. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner. Same pitch she struck out on back in the 2nd inning. Tatro likes that pitch, and you may see it again here in this at-bat. But Miser steps in. Where's number 13? Tatro gets her pitch, looks at her wristband, and says, okay, here we go. 0-1. It's going to be high and inside to Miser. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind has died down here a little bit on the hill. You can still hear it in our microphones a little bit, but it was pretty windy at the start of the game. 1-1 pitch. Going to be outside again on the changeup from Tatro. Tatro doing a nice job, mixing it up, going high, low, inside, outside. But the Saints batters are doing a nice job of laying off some of these pitches.
Yeah, it was a nice job by Miser. Both pitches on the outside, and she didn't swing on either of them.
Inside fastball, strike 2 to Maria Miser. That's going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Miser. Two balls, two strikes, one out here. And the pitch fouled off back here right in front of us as Miser stays alive by fouling the pitch back here to the screen.
The Big Z Sports banner getting the wound there down in the lower corner.
Took the brunt of that foul ball. Two balls, two strikes. Tatro again in the circle for the Pirates. She gets her pitch, fires it in. It's going to be grounded to third base. Fired on to first to Specht. And no, she pulled her foot. Did Specht at first base. And she is safe, is Miser. So that's going to be an E3. That was a great throw by Gerber. And Specht pulled her foot too early, says the first base umpire. So that will be an error on the first baseman.
Yeah, it looked like her foot come up just as the ball was getting there, you know. That's a rough pill to swallow.
So runner on first on the error by the first baseman. Now Tatro fires it in. And that's going to be strike one on the inside corner to Cassidy Green, the designated player for the Lady Saints here today. 4-1, top of the third inning. Lady Saints lead the Lady Pirates here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Miser on first after the error by the first baseman Specht. 0-1 pitch. It's going to be lined to third base and under the glove of Gerber. And Proper gets the ball back into the shortstop and holds the runner at second base. So we have runners on first and second after the sharp single by Cassidy Green. And that will bring to the plate the left fielder, number 22, Edith Correz, with runners on first and second. One out here in the top of the third inning with TCC leading 4-1.
If I remember right, I think Correz struck out her first time at bat.
Yep, she struck out swinging. Your memory works well, Shannon. Struck out on 3 pitches, if I remember properly. First pitch swung on. Taken for strike one. The grunt and the yell by Tatro kind of threw me off there. She got a little excited on that pitch and gave it a little extra. I looked out and I heard her yell, and I looked out at her, and then the ball hit the catcher's mitt, and I'm like, oh, did she swing? And nope, she stood there with the bat on her shoulder. 0-1 pitch. She's going to swing at that one, a high fastball from Tatro. Makes the count. No balls and 2 strikes to Edith Correz.
When you're a hungry batter, it's hard to lay off those high ones.
Man. When you love that high pitch and you think you can get around to it, because she hits it, it may go out to that flagpole. But it is now 0-2, runners on first and second. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed by Correz, and that's going to be out number 2 for the Lady Saints, and that's going to bring in Savannah Mahaffey. She got on by a walk the last time.
Last time she was able to get around to third base, but Petit with a nice throw out at third to get her on the run back.
Mahaffey shows bunt, misses it. Going to be strike one on Mahaffey. Yeah, Petit did a nice job of picking Mahaffey off at third base back in the third inning. Back in the second inning, excuse me. No balls, 1 strike to Mahaffey. Tatro gets her pitch, looks at her armband, now fires it in. Going to be low in the dirt, ball 1. Four to 1, TCC leads the Lady Pirates here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas with high school softball with Big Z Sports. 1 ball, 1 strike. And she is going to bunt this ball down the line. She flips it on, does. Tatro to first base and just gets the speedy Mahaffey at first base, and that's going to end the inning. Mahaffey trips over the bag, but she pops up and jogs back to the dugout. So that's going to do it for the top of the third inning. No runs, 1 error, and 1 hit in the inning for the Lady Saints. Back with the bottom of the third inning after this. You're listening to High School Sports with Big Z Sports.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Garaway High School on the hill here in Sugar Creek for girls high school softball. Thanks to Claxon Communications, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and TMK Valley Propane. The TCC Lady Saints lead the Garaway Lady Pirates 4-1 here, bottom of the third inning. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks again to the Claxon Communications crew today of Casey Claxon, the Perk, Greg Perkins, and Lydia Brady here running the controls for our Hartzler's mobile studios here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Beautiful day. The sun's trying to peek out over to the left of us. We're down right behind home plate towards the first base line next to the visitors' dugout here at the Garaway softball field. Beautiful, beautiful facility here that Garaway has. They've done a nice job with it over the years. They got a batting cage in the back now. They got the fans line the center field and left center field area with their cars and chairs and blankets and sit out there and watch the game. And, of course, you have fans here behind us as well. So leading off here is Amaya Proper, and she fouls off the first pitch. To make it 0-1 to the senior left fielder for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Farrell fires it in there high. Fastball is going to be high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Proper. She wears number 13, plays left field. She is a senior here for the Garaway Lady Pirates. 1-1 pitch, going to be low and inside. Ball 2. Nice eye by the senior Proper.
You know, Coach Johnson would like to see Proper get on right now with his big back coming up at the top of the inning here, get that extra runner on base.
2 balls, 1 strike to Proper, the senior left fielder for the Lady Pirates. Farrell fires it in high again, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Proper.
That 3-1 count, Proper has her chance now. She can wait for the pitch that she wants.
Farrell gets her pitch, fires it in, and Proper fouls it off here to the backstop. Runs the count full now to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And just like that, now both of them have to battle.
Bottom of the third inning, TCC leads Garaway 4-1. Amaya Proper leads off this inning. She has a full count on her. Here is the full count pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Proper caught looking on the third. Strike, didn't like the call, and heads back to the dugout. And then we go back to the top of the order with Megan Petit leading it off. Of course, she lined a double to left field back in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, I don't think Proper agreed with the call, but Farrell did. So that was a big out for Farrell. Now she goes to the top of the order here with Petit.
First pitch to Petit, fouled off back here to the screen. No balls, 1 strike to Petit, the other senior in the lineup for the Garaway Pirates. 2 seniors on this team for the Lady Pirates, Proper and Petit. Farrell gets her pitch, winds and delivers. And it's going to be lined deep down the left field line, but that's going to be well out of play as Petit got around on that ball. If she would have timed that up, that would have been off one of them cars in left field. I think she hit that a long way, just out in front of it.
It might have got a car over there on the third base line.
You didn't park down there, did you?
No, I parked clear back by the football stadium.
I parked in my designated spot for the football games. I'm not taking no chances. Ball inside as Petit watches a close one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the senior catcher, Megan Petit.
Petit has a nice swing, and she has power with it. That's always a plus.
She turns around that ball, and it will go a long way. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, driven to center field. Center fielder races back. It's going to be out of here. A home run for Megan Petit. And the Garaway Lady Pirates cut the deficit to 4-2 now as Megan Petit sends one out of here to center field. The senior catcher stomps on the plate, and her teammates pat her on the head as they head back to the dugout. Big time home run there for Megan Petit for the Garaway Lady Pirates.
Yeah, and just like that, she pulls them within 2. That's where that last out that Farrell got was a big out because, it keeps her. She can calm down now, get right back to what she's doing, get these next 2 outs and get out of the inning.
That's going to bring in Grace Yoder, this second baseman. She struck out swinging her first time up in the the bottom of the first inning. Yoder, I believe she's another sophomore.
Yeah, she's a sophomore for the Pirates.
Pirates have a lot of young ones on the team as she fouls the first pitch back to the screen. 0-1 to Grace Yoder, the second baseman. Where's number 2? Another thing I like about girls softball, they all wear their pants up and they all have socks, little cool socks. Pirates have some really cool socks. The Saints have black socks, but I think it would look cool for some gold socks as Yoder pops it up to the second baseman Hickman, and she camps under it for this second out of the inning. For the Garaway Pirates, now to the plate, number 12, Jordan Kime, the shortstop. Jordan popped out to the shortstop last time up.
Another one of those sophomore batters for the Pirates.
2 outs in the inning, 1 run in. That's going to be strike 1 to Jordan Kime as she spun around on her back foot, not agreeing with the call, but she gets back in the batter's box now and knows what to expect. Farrell's pitch swung on and driven out to left field. That's going to be deep. If it stays fair, it's going to be trouble. And it is gone out of here. Jordan Kime with a high, majestic home run to left field as the Pirates get another run on the board. Another solo home run here in the bottom of the third inning. First by Megan Petit, and now from Jordan Kime. That ball went as high up in the air as it did far, Shannon.
Yeah, it got out of here in a hurry, too. She got it up, and it went out. It was nice power on that right down the third base line. And, Coach Johnson, he kind of gave it one of those get-out-of-here points whenever it went over his head. He knew it was gone.
Nice swing on the bat by Jordan Kime. Majestic home run. I thought it was going to get back there to those batting cages, and it just plopped down in between them and hit the grass, and it was out of here for a home run for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Now the Saints only lead by 1, 4-3 here, bottom of the third inning. That brings in number 4, Isabel Tatro, the pitcher for the Garaway Lady Pirates. 2 home runs in the inning. Megan Petit and Jordan Kime off junior pitcher Maddie Farrell as Tatro takes a hack at that one and comes up missing.
Tatro seen 2 balls leave the ballpark area this inning. She might have just wanted to jump one out one a little early.
She's like, hey, I want to in on this action. Let me get one up in this air here on the hill in Sugar Creek. As she lines one to second base. Second baseman Hickman has problems, but fields it, gathers it, and throws it, and gets Tatro at first. But 2 big runs in the inning for the Garaway Pirates on 2 solo home runs, one by Megan Petit and one by Jordan Kime to cut the lead. The TCC now only leads the Garaway Lady Pirates 4-3. We'll be back with more high school softball with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
High school softball with Big Z Sports. and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane. We're on the hill in Sugar Creek between the TCC Lady Saints and the Garaway Lady Pirates. We are in the top of the home runs, one by Megan Petit and the other by Jordan Kime to get within one of the Lady Saints. And now batting for the Lady Saints looks like Jersey Hickman. She's been on both times via an error. First the third baseman, then the pitcher. Back in the second inning as she takes and swings at a high pitch for strike one. Lady Saints, the errors will always come back and get you. She got on by an error by the third baseman back in the first to lead off the game, and an error by the first baseman, error by the pitcher, Tatro. Back in the second inning, she come around and scored both times. 0-2 pitch, going to be high. Nice eye there by Hickman to take one high out of the strike zone, ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jersey Hickman. She wears number 4 and plays position number 4, which is second base on the softball diamond. Tatro gets her pitch, winds up and throws. Ooh, just outside. And Tatro wanted that, as did Petit, but they did not get the call. Going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Jersey Hickman in the batter's box for the Lady Saints.
After the first 2 pitches being strikes, we've come back with 2 balls now. And Hickman trying to stay alive here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. As Tatro retires Hickman for the first time in the ball game on a strikeout, swinging big out number 1 here in the top of the 4th inning, brings up Jordan Caldwell for the Lady Saints. She's been on both times here in the ball game. Strike on the inside corner, says home plate umpire. And now it is 0-1 to Jordan Caldwell. Tatro comes out with a little fire in her belly right now in the top of the 4th inning. Her team gets her a couple of runs to get right back in this ball game, and she comes out firing strikes right away. Caldwell takes the 0-1 pitch outside, ball 1.
Little off-speed pitch there by Tatro, but still has a little bit of power behind it.
It does. Number 1, Jordan Caldwell in the batter's box. She is the shortstop for the Lady Saints. Going to be low and inside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Jordan Caldwell. Caldwell, a junior. Four to 3, top of the 4th inning. TCC leads the Garaway Lady Pirates here on the hill in Sugar Creek. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch on the outside, cornered as Caldwell comes up empty on that swing. Going to be 2-2 now to Jordan Caldwell.
Caldwell had her sights set on it, but it just kept carrying outside, and it finally got out of her reach, but she couldn't hold back.
Tatro gets the pitch, winds and delivers. Going to be swung on and missed on the same exact pitch on the outside corner. 2 strikeouts to start off the inning for Isabel Tatro. 2 outs now in the inning. Brings up Megan Peltz as home plate umpire walks out to pitcher Isabel Tatro.
The Velcro come apart on her glove, and I think he went out to check it to make sure that it wasn't some type of, what do they call that?
Foreign substance?
Foreign substance on her glove, but it's just a Velcro come unsnapped. So she put it down, he smiled and come back in.
So they check gloves in pro baseball. They check it in high school softball apparently as well. So Megan Peltz steps in. She's been on base both times as well here for the Lady Saints. First pitch, going to be lined back up the middle. Oh, and it's played off to the side of number 2, Yoder. And I'm going to give Megan Peltz a base hit on that. I don't think they would have got her even if they fielded it cleanly. So that's going to be a single for Megan Peltz. So 2 outs now with Peltz on first after the single. Brings in the pitcher, Maddie Farrell. She got on by a single in the first inning, and she grounded out to the second baseman to end the second inning. Going to be high and inside to Farrell.
Now that had some smoke on it.
Yes, it did.
She was coming hard at him high, and Farrell was able to lay off of that one.
What's nice is that that high inside pitch kind of sets up that outside off-speed pitch. Grounded to the shortstop. Nice play. Fielded on the second, and she is out. Is Peltz at second base. Nice play by Kime to Yoder to get out of the inning for the Garaway Pirates. One hit and nobody left here in the top of the fourth inning. After the top of the fourth, TCC 4, Garaway 3. Back after this with more high school softball with Big Z Sports.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Welcome back to Big Z Sports and High School Softball. Thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. We are in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios here on the hill in Sugar Creek. The TCC Lady Saints lead the Garaway Lady Pirates in the bottom of the fourth inning, 4-3. TCC gets 3 big runs in the first inning, adds another run in the second inning, but has been held out of the run column since. The Pirates scored 1 in the first and 2 in the third inning on 2 solo home runs, one by Megan Petit and the other by Jordan Kime, the shortstop, to get 1 run closer now, 4-3. As Shelby Gerber leads off the inning here for the Garaway Lady Pirates, followed by Jody Mast and then Lily Specht. The first 3 in the order for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Of course, Maddie Farrell in the circle today for the Lady Saints.
Maddie Farrell could really help herself out if she could just go after and sit these first 3 batters down to keep from putting base runners on with a big bat. A Pettit will be coming up here later in the top of the inning, or top of the order.
First pitch high and outside, going to be ball 1 to Gerber. Gerber flew out to left field. Nice catch by Correz in left field to end the first inning. The 1-0 pitch is going to be swung on and driven over the shortstop's head into left field, and that's going to be a base hit for Gerber. Leads off the inning with a hard line drive single to left field, and that will bring up Jody Mast, who struck out swinging to lead off the second inning for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Now has a runner on first base. The Pirates trail 4-3. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas on the call here for you with Big Z Sports. Of course, Claxon Communication. Lydia Brady running the controls for us. Perk has control of one of the cameras here today as well. Of course, Casey Claxon on site as well. Casey doesn't let too many things get out of his hand reach. You know, he can put his hand on something and make it look really good. But Mass takes the first pitch, ball high and outside. Second pitch, going to be a strike called as she attempted to possibly lay down a bunt, but she pulled back.
Yeah, Mass has shown bunt twice. They're going to try to advance the runner, get a couple runners on here.
At this point in the ball game, at the bottom of the fourth inning, you got to get any runner over into scoring position that you can. If she can get a good bunt down, maybe she can get Gerber on to second. 1-1 pitch, going to be low. Almost in the dirt. Ball 2 to Jody Mast, the center fielder, sophomore center fielder for the Lady Pirates. Bottom of the fourth, TCC leads 4-3 over the Garaway Lady Pirates. Shelby Gerber on first after a line drive single. Another high and outside pitch. Going to be 3-1 now to Jody Mast. Bottom of the fourth inning. You can hear the Garaway dugout in the background there as Farrell throws. The 3-1 pitch. She gets the bunt down as Farrell collects it and throws it on over to Jersey Hickman covering first base. But Gerber gets into scoring position on the 1-2 4 put out on the sacrifice. So Lily Speck now into the batter's box for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Runner on second. And that is Gerber after her single to lead off the inning. First pitch going to be high. Way to lay off that high pitch by Speck. Going to be ball 1. I know they call it rally hats in baseball. Is that rally visors over in the dugout for the Garaway Pirates? And that ball is going to be fouled back behind us. Ooh, it almost takes out a Nissan car parked right behind home plate. Not sure why people park this close to a softball diamond or a baseball diamond. I mean, I guess in center field and left field, if the kid can hit it that far, then guess what? I'll take the dent proudly. But I mean, right behind home plate here, you're going to get a windshield blasted out.
Yeah, luckily they had that little bit of wind pushing towards the outfielder. She might have got her new hood out of that one.
Low and in the dirt. Gerber takes off for third base, and she's going to be in standing as the ball gets past Savage here. Going to be a wild pitch on Maddie Farrell. As Gerber gets over to third base now, 2 balls and 1 strike to the batter, Lily Speck. She grounded back to Farrell in the second inning. Going to be low and fouls off the bunt attempt back into the batter's box. Does Miser. She gets a full head of steam. She's pretty quick coming out of that box. So she is 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on an error by the third baseman. That's when Speck picked her foot up just at the wrong moment and allowed Miser to get on base. 0-1 pitch by Tatro. Going to be bunted straight up in the air and almost caught by Gerber. She's going to fire on to second and does not get the runner as it short hops the second baseman and caroms off the glove of the second baseman. That's Yoder covering on the bunt attempt, so that's going to be a base hit for Miser. Going to bring 2 runners on now with Savage at second, Miser at first.
Savage got caught up there, She didn't know if it was going to be a good play by the third baseman or if she was going to have to get running to second, and she almost got thrown out.
She did. It was a nice try there by Gerber, the third baseman, to get her at second, but just short hop the throw to second base. That's going to bring up Cassidy Green, the designated player. Going to be a ball inside to Cassidy Green. Top of the 5th inning, TCC leads the Garaway Lady Pirates 4-3. 2 runners on, Savage at second and Miser at first. Tatro in the circle. Fire, swing and a miss on a high fastball by Cassidy Green. Runs the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. But a good ball game here today on the hill here in Sugar Creek. Tatro takes the pitch on the outside corner, strike 2 to Cassidy Green. Nice off-speed pitch on the outside corner by Tatro. She likes that outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Green. Tatro spins, fires. Strike 3 on a changeup. Cassidy Green out in front of it as she strikes out swinging for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning.
After Cortez has struck out, twice now, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a batter's change.
I think Cortez is going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. We'll see who makes the appearance. But a nice comeback there to get the strikeout from Tatro as number 18.
Cortez comes back out, so
let's see what happens here. Nope, and number 18 is coming out to bat. And that's going to be Alicia Siska Kale. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. I apologize if I butchered that. Sika Kaleli. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will get the proper pronunciation here coming up as she steps in to bat. for Corez. First pitch is going to be a strike from Tatro.
Savage on second base is getting a nice big jump just in case there's just a little bit of contact made or a wild pitch. She's wanting to get to third real quick.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And Petite, she's seen that, so she threw it out to the shortstop that time to try to catch her.
Petite has a nice arm behind the plate for the Garaway Lady Pirates. We'll see what happens here on the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs for Isabel Tatro for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Still 2 runners on. The bottom of the order now, Savannah Mahaffey. She reached on a walk and grounded back to Tatro. She was picked off of third base by Petite when she reached base. First pitch to her. She's going to be swung on and missed. Another high fastball out of Tatro's right arm. You hear the grunt and the yell every time Tatro delivers to the plate. Putting a little extra behind it each time. 2 outs, 2 runners on, first and second. Foul ball, bunt back to the screen here by Mahaffey. No balls, 2 strikes to Mahaffey. Tatro looking to get out after 2 runners reach. 2 outs, 0-2 pitch. Foul ball back here to the screen as Mahaffey stays alive. She does a nice job in that batter's box staying alive and forced the walk. If you remember, I believe she started out 0-2 in her first at bat and then worked a walk. Now it's 0-2 again.
Yeah, she does a nice job battling. You know, she's going against only a sophomore, but a very veteran pitcher in Tatro.
The 0-2 pitch again. Ooh, just misses that outside corner, maybe a little bit low from Tatro. Ball 1 to Mahaffey. Tatro is going to be a name to watch over the next couple of years here for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Maddie Farrell again back next year for the Lady Saints. Some good pitching. Of course, the Indian Valley Braves have a good lineup, a good team out there in Janaden as well. That's going to be ball outside as they knock off the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers yesterday. I believe the final was 2-0 in 9 innings, and you beat Julia Miller, and you're doing something. That should give you a lot of momentum, and that should help out the Lady Braves. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner as Mahaffey does not like to call and hustles back to the dugout, and she takes strike 3 looking as the Saints strand 2 runners, 1 on first, 1 on second. Bottom of the 5th, TCC 4, Garaway 3. Garaway looks to tie it up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Back after this, Big Z Sports.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
High school softball with Big Z Sports on the hill in Sugar Creek. Bottom of the 5th inning. TCC leads the Garaway Lady Pirates 4-3. And it's been a fun back and forth ball game here today between the Lady Saints and Lady Pirates. Seen some offense. 7 runs on the board between both teams. 4-3. TCC leads the Garaway Lady Pirates, and the Lady Pirates will have the top of the order up. And we know what happens when you have the top of the order up. It happened back in the 3rd inning as Megan Petite went yard and Jordan Keim went yard. Both of those ladies will bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Pirates trail by 1 as Farrell still out on the hill, or on the circle, or in the circle, I should say. On the hill is a baseball reference. My apologies. In the circle. You got to cross over. You can't use some of the terminology used from baseball to softball, but some of it stays the same.
And I've always said that we cover the IVC and everything, and we have great football teams in the IVC.
Yeah.
And softball team is right there with them.
Absolutely.
we got plenty of good softball teams in the IVC, and it's always fun to get out and watch the IVC teams battle against each other.
Yeah, you always hear Garaway being good, Sandy Valley, TCC, Indian Valley. Highland was good for a long time. You see a lot of teams in the IVC that are really, really good, and it's fun to watch. Like you said, Shannon, you get out and get to call a couple of games. So Megan Petit, 2 for 2 on the day, a double and a home run. She takes the first pitch high for ball 1. She scored 2 of the 3 runs for the Lady Pirates. Again, doubled in the first and hit one out of here to center field. That was a moonshot to center field earlier in the ball game, and that knocked in, of course, herself as a solo shot. And she's going to pop it up right here, back here behind us, and it's going to get out of play, just out of reach of the Saints defenders.
That one started to rise in the zone, and Petit had her eyes right on it. She was ready to send it for a ride.
If she would have squared up on that, it might have hit off one of them cars out there in left center field. 1-1 to Megan Petit, the senior catcher for the Lady Pirates. Pirates trail 4-3. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Farrell taking her time there, staring her down.
Another line drive down left field, and that's going to go foul, bounce off the fence, deep down the left field line. Farrell was around, Farrell threw that one in there, and Petit said, "Nope, not going to get that one past me." A little early on it, but nice. Got the bat on the ball just a little early by Megan Petit. Again, she's 2 for 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Megan Petit. Ball inside, nice eye there by Petit. Bends her body out of the way so she doesn't get struck. Probably would have hit her in the knees if she wouldn't have bent out of the way. Bottom of the 5th, TCC 4, Garaway 3, 2-2 to Petit. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Farrell gets the best of her that time on the high fastball as Megan Petit tries to puts the bat on the ball and just comes up missing, or comes up empty. Does Petit, so she is out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
That brings up Grace Yoder here with 1 out for the Pirates.
And she takes strike 1. Looking down the middle of the plate. She struck out in the first and popped out to the second baseman back in the 3rd inning between the 2 solo home runs. She swung and missed on the 0-1 pitch. Now it's no balls, 2 strikes. 4-3, TCC leads the Garaway Lady Pirates here in the bottom of the 5th on the hill here in Sugar Creek. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, she lays off the high fastball now. Going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Maddie Farrell pitching a nice game here today for the Lady Saints. In the pregame interview, I called her a senior, and she looked over at me during the interview with Coach John Peltz, and she smiled, and he shook me off. As the 1-2 pitch, it's going to be popped up in the infield. Farrell calls it, and she makes the catch for out number 2. Nice catch by the pitcher, Maddie Farrell.
Farrell almost looks like she has a calm to herself this inning. She stands back behind the rubber, takes a nice breath. As soon as she gets to the rubber, she wastes no time in her wind-up and delivers a pitch.
Going to bring on Jordan Kime, number 12, the shortstop. She's homered and popped out to the shortstop. She had a moonshot out of here down the left field line in the 3rd inning. Takes the first pitch high and outside.
That wind is picked back up and is blowing north to west, and I don't know if you can get a whiff of what's coming over that hill, but I'm getting hungry.
Oh, I know what's coming. We could stop there after if you want. It's not that far. We could probably walk there. Gonna be ball 2 high and outside again. Friday nights football games, man. You smell that in the press box. You're like, oh man, it's hard to concentrate sometimes. No ball, or 2 balls, no strikes to Jordan Kime as she fouls off. Nice reaction by Savage, the catcher turns around and catches it off the ricochet off the backstop, man. That's good reflexes, or to hit her square in the back.
I thought for a second the umpire was going to get it in the back of the head.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Driven deep out to left field. It's carrying. It's gone. A home run. The number 2 second home run of the game for Jordan Kime. Ties the ball game at 4. Another high, deep home run for Jordan Kime. It gets up in the jet stream, and I think the wind helped a little bit to get it out of here.
Jordan Kime wants to go after one of those T-shirts that we give out at the end of the game.
We have T-shirts, huh? We have T-shirts for softball too, eh?
2 big shots for Kime today.
Kime, 2 big home runs and back-to-back at bats here in the third inning. In the third inning and here in the 5th inning, ties the ball game up at 4. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. We have a new ball game between the Garaway Lady Pirates and the TCC Lady Saints. Maddie Farrell doesn't look shaken out there on the mound. She says, okay, give me the ball, fire it back in. That's going to be high and outside to Isabel Tatro, the pitcher for the Lady Pirates. Tatro, 1 for 2 on the day. Doubled back in the first. Grounded out in the third to end the inning. Another ball. It'll be 2 balls, no strikes now. Pitcher versus pitcher. Farrell against the pitcher for the Lady Pirates, Tatro. Tatro gets the bat on the ball, pops it down the right field line, and Hickman runs over and corrals it for the 3rd out of the inning. But the big damage, a solo home run by Jordan Kime, ties the ball game up. And after 5, we have a tie ball game, TCC 4 and Garaway 4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back on the hill in Sugar Creek, high school softball, thanks to TMK Valley Propane and Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas on the call. Big thanks to Claxon Communications as well. Lydia Brady on the controls. Perk, my main man, Greg Perkins on the camera as well. Here today, of course, Casey lurking in the shadows, trying to keep everybody in line here today. But we got a tie ball game, top of the 6th inning, 4-4 as Hickman leads it off. She fakes bunting and turns and fires it down the left field line, but out of play as she got around on that ball quick, did Jersey Hickman. Hickman been on twice, both by error. She scored both of those times, and she struck out her last at bat swinging. She has it 0-1 now as Tatro gets the sign, now looks at her armband, knows what to throw, fires it in. It's going to be dropped down as a bunt. Tatro comes up, Gerber, nope, they're not going to get the speedy Hickman at first. Nice bunt there by Jersey Hickman to lead off the inning with a single. Tatro charged, Gerber charged, Tatro gave way to Gerber. Gerber couldn't find the handle quick enough to get a speedy Hickman at first base. That's going to bring up Jordan Caldwell. Now with 1 runner on, Caldwell. She is 2 for 3 on the day. That's going to be called strike 1 by the home plate umpire. Caldwell struck out swinging back in the 4th inning. Hickman on first after a beautiful bunt single. Ooh, just outside and low, says home plate umpire. Going to be 1-1 now to Jordan Caldwell, the shortstop for the Lady Saints. Tatro gets the pitch, now fires it in. It's going to be an off-speed changeup from Tatro. Had Caldwell out in front. If I'd have swung at that pitch, I'd have looked like Bugs Bunny spinning around in the dirt because I would have been way early on a beautiful changeup by Isabel Tatro. 1-2. Going to be inside, another changeup. That one got inside on her a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jordan Caldwell. Caldwell, a junior, wears number 1. Tatro fires, and it's going to be fouled off back behind us over the backstop. Count remains 2-2. Caldwell battling in there in the batter's box. Bats it from the right side. Two on the way. Another foul ball. This time,
oh,
that hit a car.
That hit a car.
That hit one. I don't know what. I don't know that crunching sound, but we'll see what happens. Casey Claxton back there shaking his head, smiling. Yep, Casey parked over by the pizza place here in town, and but Casey's been here since lunch, so he probably got some lunch and then 3. Come on now, football games you get here at like breakfast. Yeah. Okay.
Well, Adam and Nick's got us beat. They had a windshield or a side window get knocked out last night, so we'll have to see what damage we got.
2-2 pitch lined into left field. Hard line drive by Jordan Caldwell. That was a shot. The third baseman had no chance to field that ball.
That was another good play by the left fielder. She was able to get down and keep it in front of her. If she missed times that run to that ball, it's rolling to the fence.
So 2 on, no outs. Runner on first and second. Hickman on second. A lot of speed out there at second base. Jordan Caldwell at first. And Megan Peltz on to bat for the Lady Saints. She is 1 for 2 on the day. That ball is going to be high and outside. Ball 1.
No out. Saints got to find a way to take the lead back right here.
Take that back. Peltz is 2 for 3 on the day. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed on a fastball down at the knees from Tatro. We're deadlocked at 4 here in the top of the 6th inning. No outs. Runners on first and second for the TCC Lady Saints. Lots of speed out at second base in Jersey Hickman. Jordan Caldwell over at first base.
Tatro shook off the first pitch, wanted another pitch, and batter called timeout to get out of the box after she seen Tatro shake off the first pitch.
Megan Peltz now steps back in. Tatro. Going to be strike on the inside corner. Tatro likes the call. So does Megan Petit. Not sure Peltz agreed with the call, but anyway, she looks down to third base coach John Peltz. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, driven to second. Fires to second. They can't handle it, does the shortstop. Now they're going to fire it home, and it's going to be safe at the plate as Petit tries to field the ball and gets slid into a little bit. She comes up a little bit gimpy, does Megan Petit. Petit down on one knee now. She got her left leg was slid into. Nothing malicious. I think it was just a softball play. Shaking it off a little bit, but a run does score as Hickman scores.
Hickman scores and advanced both runners. We got runners at second and third now with no outs.
I'm going to give an error on the second baseman on the throw.
Coach Johnson asked for an additional timeout now after the umpire's timeout.
Been a back and forth game here today between the Garaway Lady Pirates and the TCC Lady Saints, 5-4, as TCC has taken the lead here in the top of the 6th inning. Jersey Hickman with a single to start off the inning. Jordan Caldwell also singles. And then on the last play, Megan Peltz hard ground ball to second base. The throw to second to get Caldwell was errant, and the second baseman had to come off the bag and then dropped it. Hickman kept running as she was headed to third, and she was able to score on the throw to the plate to give the Saints the 5-4 lead. Coach Johnson done talking to his team in the circle. Now he walks back to his dugout. Pirates talk amongst themselves for a second and now disperse to their positions. Coming in to bat for the Lady Saints, the pitcher, Maddie Farrell, trying to help herself out to give her some insurance runs. She is 1 for 2 here on the day. 1 for 3 on the day. Runners on second and third, no outs. Tatro takes it high. Fastball as Farrell lays off. Going to be ball 1 to Maddie Farrell. Pitcher versus pitcher. Tatro against Farrell. Slings it in as you can hear her yell from the mound. 2 balls now and no strikes.
Big at bat for Farrell here.
Going to be on the outside corner fastball. Runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike now. The kids these days, they don't wear batting gloves very often. I always had to have 2 on. Farrell swings and fouls it off down the right field line and out of play. Runs the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. I always use 2 batting gloves, and I see people now not using any batting gloves. I don't know how they do it.
Well, I wasn't cord enough to play baseball, so.
You didn't play baseball?
No, I was not very good. I found out at a very young age that I didn't have very good eye-bat contact, so I just stayed away from that sport.
2-2. Farrell gets it popped up, and Tatro actually dropped the ball, and that's going to be an error on the pitcher to allow Tatro to get to first base. A routine pop-up, and the pitcher, Tatro, dropped it. Now the bases are loaded, nobody out. Tatro shaking her head out there in the circle.
Coach Johnson called the umpire over to talk about, and now they're bringing in the outfield umpire to see what they're discussing
well,
here.
It can't be an infield fly rule because cannot be an infield fly rule because the runners on second and third don't have to run. If it would have been on first and second, that would have been an infield fly rule. Batter would have been out regardless. So Delaney Savage steps in with the bases loaded. She is 1 for 3 on the day. The catcher for the Lady Saints done a nice job behind the plate today for the Saints. Now has a chance to do some damage here at the plate in the batter's box. Tatro fires in here. It's going to be lined in between shortstop and third base as a play to the plate. She is still coming here to the plate and gets in. Does number 10, Megan Peltz, on the line drive single. It's going to knock in 2 runs for the Lady Saints as Caldwell scores, Peltz scores, and Maddie Farrell all the way to third base on the throw. Delaney Savage comes up big with a 2-run double, or a 2-run single. She advances to second on the throw to home. First pitch is going to be a strike on the outside corner to number 13, Mariah Miser. As the throw gets away from Tatro at the mound and ricochets off her glove, and a nice heads-up play there by Maddie Farrell to come in and score another run for the Lady Saints, who now lead 8-4 with 4 big runs here in the top of the 6th inning.
You know, just as the Pirates battled their way back in to tie this game up, uncharacteristic plays that they normally don't make, mistakes, has, put them behind the ball again.
A little bit of frustration from the Pirates on the defense. Ball's fouled off into the Little League field behind us. So we have a runner on third. Nobody out. 0-1 pitch, going to be high. Make it 1-1.
Miser takes a big breath before she steps back in the batter's box. She's looking to put some contact on this ball.
She make it 1-2. She took the first pitch outside for a strike. And that's going to be strike 3 as Petit fires it down to third, and it gets past the third baseman, Gerber. And another run scores on the throwing error by Megan Petit, trying to pick off the runner at third base.
Might have to watch the replay on that one and see if there was some batter interference there, because just as Petit went to throw the ball, looked like the batter tried to step right in front of her, and I'm shocked that Coach Johnson didn't see that one.
So 9-4, TCC leads Garaway. Strike 1 down the heart of the plate to number 23, Cassidy Green. She struck out twice and singled back in the third. As you can hear the contact with the ball, it's going to be fouled down the first base line and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes now to Cassidy Green, the designated player for the Lady Saints. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. The Lady Saints have put 4 big runs on the board to lead 9-4. Oh, it hit her right in the hand as she tried to get out of the way of it, and she went down to both knees and hunched over. You could hear the smack off of her hands on that pitch, so she will be on first base after being hit by a pitch.
Looked like it might have got her just above the wrist. Hopefully she's okay.
She's in some obvious pain here as the trainers come out to take a look. Both coaches in there talking to her. Cassidy Green, junior for the Lady Saints. Out of respect, the Lady Pirates saw all on one knee out on the diamond. No intent there by Tatro, trying to make something happen. Ball gets away from her a little bit, cracks her on the, looks like maybe on the right hand a little bit. Can't really tell, her back's to us. But we'll take a quick break, come back, and have more softball action on Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek, as a nice round of applause for Cassidy Green as she gets up and trots on to first base after being hit in the hand on a pitch. So she is on first base now for the Lady Saints, who have scored 5 big runs here in the top of the 6th inning. We have 1 out, and now it looks like it's going to be Edith Quarez back in batting for the Lady Saints. She was lifted for a pinch hitter earlier in the ball game, and now Quarez comes back to bat here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out. TCC leads 9-4. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas with some high school softball on Big Z Sports. Don't forget to tune in to our YouTube channel and on Facebook, WTUZ Big Z Sports, if you want to see our live broadcast this spring of high school softball and baseball, as Corez bunts at it and misses it for strike 1. Of course, all the video and live play-by-play brought to you by Claxon Communications and the crew, Greg Perkins, my man on the camera, Lydia Brady down here on the controls, and, of course, the main man, Casey Claxon, here as well. 0-1, swung on and missed by Corez. So it's going to be 0-2 to Corez. Corez only a junior. She'll have one more year here with the Lady Saints. Going to be a senior-laden team next year. 0-2 pitch. It's going to be strike 3 called on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Isabel Tatro.
Corez struggling tonight against Tatro. You know, the veteran Tatro, she sat her down every time she's faced her.
Yeah, Corez struck out 3 times, and then the pinch hitter struck out in her place back earlier in the ballgame. It's going to be a foul bunt attempt by Savannah Mahaffey. It's going to be strike 1 to Mahaffey, who plays center field and wears number 3. Mahaffey, also a junior. Like I said, they're going to be a senior-laden team for the Lady Saints next season. They only have 2 of them this year, Hickman being one that plays all the time. The other senior is Emily Garbrandt. And that's going to be a change-up on the outside as Tatro taps herself and says, that's my fault, it slipped. So ball 1 there. Going to be 1-2 now to Mahaffey. Foul ball on the bunt attempt. One ball, 2 strikes now to Mahaffey. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 5 runs in for the Lady Saints to take the lead 9-4 over the Lady Pirates. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as Mahaffey strikes out, looking for the 2nd time here today, but the damage is done. The Lady Saints score 5 big runs here in the top of the 6th to take a 9-4 lead. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning as TCC leads 9-4. Big thanks again to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, and, of course, Hartzler's Quality Housing for our mobile studio here on the Hill in Sugar Creek. Been a fun ball game here to call between the Lady Saints and Lady Pirates. 9-4. TCC broke it wide open in the top of the 6th inning with 5 big runs.
Yeah, the Saints did a real good job there offensively. Now they got to come out defensively and try to get out of this inning without letting the Pirates get any runs.
Also, big thanks to our other sponsors, PAC Drilling, and, of course, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game coming up after the ball game is finished. Shelby Gerber steps into the plate for the Lady Pirates, takes strike 1. Gerber got on base in the 4th inning, got picked off 3rd on a nice play by Delaney Savage. Going to be a ball outside. 1-1. And she flew out to left field to end the 1st inning on a nice play by Corez. Another high fastball taken high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Maddie Farrell still in the circle for the Lady Saints. Pitched a nice ball game here today, giving up 3 solo home runs to account for most of the scoring, as it's going to be strike 2 called to Shelby Gerber. 9-4, TCC leads the Garaway Lady Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Farrell with a 2-2 pitch, swung on and fouled back here to the screen. Farrell tried to get her on a high fastball. That time Gerber got around on it to foul it off to stay alive at 2-2.
The last 2 pitches Farrell threw, she's had them right at the belt. They were in prime position. Gerber just can't get a hold of them.
Farrell steps out of the circle, then steps back in, gets her pitch, winds and fires. And she strikes her out on a high fastball for the first out of the 6th inning.
Farrell doing a nice job on the hill here tonight against a tough batting lineup for the Pirates.
She has 6 big strikeouts today for Maddie Farrell. As number 20 steps into the plate, and she's going to pop it out to the shortstop. That's Jody Mash. She popped out to Jordan Caldwell, the shortstop, for out number 2.
Caldwell does a nice job playing shortstop for the Saints. She called off the third baseman earlier to make sure that they got the out. She did another nice job there. The shortstop's always considered the quarterback of the infield, and she does a good job.
Lily Speck now steps into the plate for the Pirates. Going to be a high fastball, high and away for ball 1. Nine to 4, TCC leads here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball at the plate, just out of the glove of Delaney Savage. She looks down, thought she caught it, but it bounced out and hit the fence behind her. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pirates will have the top of the order coming up in the 7th inning, so they will get some firepower back at the plate. As Speck grounds it to short, Caldwell flips it on to first base for out number 3. And the Pirates go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 6th inning and trail 9-4 going to the top of the 7th. We'll be back with more high school softball after this on Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back to high school softball on Big Z Sports. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll talk to the winning coach and our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. That's coming up after the finish between the Saints and the Lady Pirates. Currently, TCC leads 9-4, top of the 7th. Tatro still in the circle for the Lady Pirates. Hickman looks at a bunt and pops it up to the second baseman, Yoder, who makes the catch for out number 1. That's a big out. You get Jersey Hickman to get out, to get that speed off the base paths, and that's a big out to lead off the 7th.
Yeah, Hickman's a nice base runner for the Saints, and Garaway did a good job right there keeping her off the bases.
She kind of makes this offense go a little bit. She gets on, causes problems between the base runners and the fielders, and nice line drive. Nice catch at shortstop by Kime for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Isabel Tatro and the Lady Pirates.
Caldwell got a little piece of that one. It got out to Kime quick, and it was dropping as it got to Kime, and she was able to adjust her body and get down and catch it.
You can hang a week of laundry on that line drive that she hit to the shortstop right there, and that was a shot as Megan Pelt steps in. And that's going to be strike 1 called. A little late on the call was home plate umpire, but he called it strike nonetheless. Peltz looks down to, I would assume it's her dad, John. 0-1 count. Ground ball to second base. She's going to flip on to Speck at first, and a 1-2-3 inning. The Pirates need 5 big runs to stay in this ball game. Bottom of the 7th coming up. TCC leads 9-4. Back after this.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Bottom of the 7th inning, Garaway's final attempt to get back in this ball game. They trail 9-4 to the TCC Lady Saints. Maddie Farrell still in the circle for the Lady Saints. Pitched a whale of a ball game today, giving up 3 solo shots. But the Lady Saints offense comes alive today in their first game of the season, scores 9 big runs. 5 of them in the last inning. They scored 4 in the first 2, 3 in the first, 1 in the second, and 5 in the 6th to lead 9-4. The Pirates come here to the bottom of the 7th inning, and they're going to have 8, 9, and 1. They're going to have Mercy Miller, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Amaya Proper, who is 0 for 2 on the day. And then you're going to have Megan Petite. Get a couple runners on in front of Petite. You'll have Jordan Kime if you can get far enough. The home run hitters for today. But first you got to get to the ladies with runners on base. First pitch going to be fouled off by Mercy Miller. Nope, this is actually number 4. It's going to be a pinch hitter. This is Faith Wendell batting for Mercy Miller.
Yeah, Farrell's got to help herself out right here and get these first couple batters before the power does come to the plate. You don't want to let that dugout over there get fired up.
So Wendell in batting for Miller. She takes it high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wendell, if you remember, came in and ran for Tatro back, I believe, back in the first inning. Farrell gets her pitch, steps on the rubber, and fires home. Going to be swung on and missed by Wendell. That's going to be strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Faith Wendell. Wendell, a junior.
Lady Pirates dugout over there trying to get their batter fired up or rattle the pitcher.
1-2 pitch going to be in the dirt and low. Ball number 2. Probably a little bit of both, Shannon. Trying to get her teammates fired up and trying to bring the noise to try to distract the opposing pitcher. Two balls, 2 strikes to Faith Wendell, the pinch hitter. Strike 3, swung on and missed. Big out number 1 for Maddie Farrell and the TCC Lady Saints. As that brings Proper to the plate, she is 0 for 2 on the day. Farrell gets her pitch and fires it home. It's going to be a high fastball outside, ball 1. Got the big bats coming up after Proper. Of course, Petite, Yoder, Kime, and Tatro if they get far enough in to the top of the order. Proper fouls one off back into the diamond behind us, the Little League diamond. That's where the little kids play. Proper, one of the 2 seniors on the team, the other one right behind her in the batting order, and that's Megan Petite, leads off the lineup for the Pirates. 1-1 pitch, going to be high and outside, ball 2. Beautiful day for some high school softball. Some of the ladies are wearing sunglasses out there, kind of a bright sky, even though there's clouds in the sky, still kind of bright. The 2-1 pitch going to be lined up the middle for a base hit is proper, and that's going to get all the way to the fence. Proper is digging to second base, and she's going to slam on the brakes Right there at second base is Proper. Nice line drive double for the senior. Brings Megan Petit to the plate with a runner on. Petit, of course, struck out back in the fifth, hit a long home run to center field in the third, and doubled to left field back in the first, and she also scored in the first for the Lady Pirates, so she is 2 for 3 on the day. They're going to intentionally walk her as they move Petit on to first base. And now that brings in Gracie Yoder, the second baseman. Gracie is 0 for 3 today. She struck out, popped out to the second baseman, and popped out to the pitcher, Farrell for the Lady Saints. First pitch swung on and fouled down the right field line, but out of play for strike one.
Big at bat for Yoder right here, you know. They walk the batter in front of you, you know, to kind of put a little fire in you. You want to make them pay for walking you, but you don't want to get too excited and get around on one early.
Yoder's definitely due here today. Again, 0 for 3 on the day. She's popped out to the second baseman and the pitcher, and she struck out back in the first inning. 2 runners on now as she gets bat on ball and fouls it off back behind us to make it no balls and 2 strikes to Grace Yoder. There is only 1 out here in the inning. Got the big bat of Jordan Kime on deck. She's hit 2 big home runs here today. Pirates would love to get her on at the plate with the bases juiced. That's going to be a ball outside. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Grace Yoder.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Peltz does here if they get this out with Yoder.
I would anticipate them walking Kime.
I anticipate too we'd have a walk for bases loaded.
Foul ball held on to by Savage, and that's going to be strike 3. And that's going to be 2 big outs now for TCC, but it brings Jordan Kime to the plate. She has 2 big home runs, and they did intentionally walk her, like we said, Shannon. And that takes the bat right out of the hands of one of your best bats in the lineup. But it does load the bases for the pitcher, Isabel Tatro.
You can let them score 4. Just can't let them have 5.
Yep. Tatro 1 for 3 on the day. Popped out to second base. Grounded out to second base. And doubled back in the first inning. She takes a ball high. TCC pitcher Maddie Farrell wanted that call. So did Savage behind the plate. Tatro smiled and looked out at her coach. She got the call that time. The 1-0 pitch. Line to second base. Nice play by Hickman. Fires on to first base, and that's going to do it as Tatro grounds out to second base to end the ball game. And the TCC Lady Saints are going to win here today with a final score of 9-4 over the Garaway Lady Pirates to pick up their first win of the season.
Nice play there by Jersey Hickman. That ball was hit hard, and she made sure she just got it in front of her, and then just cleaned up the mess and got the out.
Nice, gutsy, hard-fought comeback win by the Lady Saints. They had a lead early. They give it up, and then they score 5 big runs in the 6th inning to get the win over the Lady Pirates. A very good Lady Pirates softball team here today, as the Lady Pirates now fall to 1-1 on the season. TCC picks up win number 1 in game number 1. We're going to take a break, come back, and we'll talk with head coach John Peltz of the TCC Lady Saints and announce our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. That's all after this on Z Country and Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at mcinturfrealty.net.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. We have a final as the TCC Lady Saints knock off the Garaway Lady Pirates 9-4, and we're joined by Lady Saints head softball coach John Peltz. Coach, congratulations on a big win today. Yes. You guys jumped out early. You got them for, I believe, 3 big runs in the first, scored another one in the second. The Garaway Pirates battled back, tied it up, but you guys had a huge 6th inning there, scoring 5 big runs. Talk about your team's performance.
Well, I think you pretty much summarized everything there. Team experience at the top of the order, not a lot of experience at the bottom, but they came through. They paid attention, and they became part of the game. Instead of just watching it, we played today, and that's very satisfying for me. To jump out like that, and we knew Garaway was never going to back down. So the fact that they tied it, they got a couple bats at the top of the order, man. And then for us to come back, sometimes you got to play small ball to get that leadoff runner on is huge. That just sets the tone for that inning. And then the 2 and 3 bats coming through. I think Delaney Savage had a couple nice hits. I can't remember everybody.
Yep.
Sorry, girls. But I think everybody was putting the ball in play right down the line. Wanted when I wanted them to. Nobody missed a sign. And defensively, I don't think we made any errors.
I don't think you did either. Garaway had a few, but
I think they hit the ball. Yep. And base running was aggressive, which we like. So first game out of the gate, it's very satisfying.
Absolutely.
The girls did well.
Coach, the spark plug of your offense, and I saw it from inning number 1, was Jersey Hickman. You put her in that leadoff spot. She's got a lot of speed. She gets on base. She causes problems for the defense. Talk about Jersey and her performance today. She got on by 2 errors, and she did have 1 hit, but she scored 3 big runs for you today. I
say it don't matter if you get on by error or hit or walk. You just got to get on. And like you said, you got to get on base and cause havoc. And her speed – that puts pressure on that person making the throw because they know that she's fast.
Yep.
And she runs like lightning. She's fast.
Absolutely.
And then we got other speed behind her too, and that just keeps the pressure on the defense.
A couple bats behind her. Jordan Caldwell had a nice game. Your daughter Megan Peltz had a huge game, 3 for 5, 3 big RBIs today for you guys. And your junior pitcher Maddie Farrell did a nice job. Gave up the 3 solo home runs, but you know what? She really buckled down. 7 big strikeouts today.
Absolutely. And the key there was when it came time just to give those girls the intentional walk. They were fine with it. They weren't fighting it. It was just like, let's just move on and get the next batter.
Yep. Shannon and I were talking about that. They said when they get to the top of the order, I think we're going to see a couple of intentional walks. And you walked. You walked. And then you walked a third batter, and I'm like, that loaded the bases, and you took the bats right out of their hands, and very gutsy coaching decision there, but I think the right one.
Right. I think so too. We had talked about it, and now it's also a teaching. For my girls down at the bottom of the order is like, hey, it's going to happen to us sometime when we get a hot bat in that 4, 5, 6 position, and they're going to put that girl on the pitch to our lower part of the order.
Sure.
So they got to be ready. It's a good coaching moment.
Well, Coach, congratulations. You guys improved to 1-0, first game of the season. You get the first win under your belt, and what's next for the Saints?
Saturday we have a doubleheader at home against Tri-Valley.
Awesome. Well, Big Z Sports will see you on Monday. We'll be out there for Newcomers Town, and good luck. Go get them, and congratulations.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yep.
Looking forward to having you Monday.
That's John Peltz, the head coach of the TCC Lady Saints, with a big win, 9-4 over the Lady Pirates of Garaway. We're going to come back with our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game after this on Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, high school softball. We have a final today as the Garaway Pirates fall to the TCC Lady Saints 9-4, and we're here with our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Megan Pels. And Megan, congratulations on a huge win today. You guys came out and scored 3 big runs in the first inning. You had a big hit in that inning to knock in 2 of those runs. How's it feel to get out here and start off this season with a big win?
Well, it just feels great to be able to play because our first 3 games got postponed, so it just feels good to be out here and
you
play.
get a warm day, though. You don't have to play when it's 30 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Ohio spring weather in high school sports, it takes a beating on these athletes, and they do such a great job out here, playing in all weather conditions. But your team, I was talking to your dad, of course, head coach John Pels, and I talked to him. I said, Jersey Hickman at the top of this order provides a lot of problems for the opposing defenses. Her speed, she gets on base. She scored 3 runs today and only got 1 hit. So she gets on base for you guys behind her to knock her in. Yeah, and if you look at your junior pitcher, Maddie Farrell, she did a really nice job in the circle today. Gave up the 3 home runs, but they were 3 solo shots. Talk about your pitcher's performance.
I think she did really well, and like I always say, if someone hits a home run, that means it was a good pitch. So I made sure to tell her that every time that they hit one. I just think she did really good for her first start in opening the season up.
Awesome. Out in the outfield, your dad talks to the team. Do you call him dad or you call him coach?
I call him dad.
Okay, all right. Call him dad. So dad talked to the team. What did he say to the team after the game?
He was just saying how he was proud of us and how we did such a great job in our first game this season.
Well, congratulations for being our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. 3 for 5, 3 RBIs to help lead the Saints over the Lady Pirates. Congratulations. Go get them on Saturday.
Thank you.
Yep, that's Megan Peltz, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game here for Big Z Sports. Back, and we'll wrap this up after this on Z Country and Big Z Sports.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugar Creek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, high school softball. Thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Also, PAC Drilling, Hartzler's Quality Housing, and McInturf Realty was our player of the game. Of course, you saw her, Megan Peltz, 3 for 5, 3 RBIs. A big game for her today. And the Lady Saints, they come in, they score 3 big runs early, get up to a 4-0 lead. The Pirates fight back, and then finally the Saints put 5 big runs on the board to pull away. Shannon, a good win for the Lady Saints as game number 1 for them.
Yeah, the Saints did a great job offensively. They went against a veteran pitcher in Tatro. they was able to, like you said earlier, dink and dunk their way in. You know, they got the balls to fall in the right spot. Great base running by the Pirates. You know, great job by the coaches when to send the runners and stuff. You know, very good team effort today for the Saints.
Absolutely. You saw on the other side with the Garaway Pirates, Tatro did a nice job on the hill. Or in the circle, she pitched well. Defense had a couple of errors and a couple of throwing the ball around a little bit, but you know, they'll get that tightened up. Coach Rick Johnson will do some fundamental defense, get them back and things, but their offense pretty impressive. You got the big bats at the top with Petit and Kime getting the home runs today, and those were 3 massive home runs. Even up here on the hill with the wind blowing, they were still big home runs.
You know, you can go and say that Farrell pitched a great game for the Saints, but she gave up 3 big mistakes. Luckily, they were solo home runs, so it was able to keep her team right there with it, and then they capitalized. You know, when they had that big 5th inning there, a lot of those were, uncharacteristic mistakes by Garaway. You know, the first couple games of the year, you're going to have that. The coaches will use that. They'll correct all that. They'll get things tightened up before we get to the middle of the season, and you'll see both of these teams make a nice run for them IVC titles.
Absolutely. Great job today, Shannon. Thank you so much. Great doing a game with you again. Haven't seen you since, saw you in basketball a few times, right?
Yeah, we did a couple basketball games together.
We did. A lot of football, though, right?
We've been up here on the hill quite a few times last year with a good run by the Pirates.
Yes, we have. So, of course, again, the final score, TCC 9, the Garaway Lady Pirates 4. That's a final from the hill in Sugar Creek. Big thanks to Greg Perkins, Casey Claxon, Lydia Brady for Claxon Communications. Also, thanks to our sponsors and, of course, my main man, Shannon Thomas, here on the call with me today. Joe Geckler for Big Z Sports. We'll see you Monday as Newcomerstown travels to TCC. I believe Chris and Adam will be on the call of that game next Monday right here on Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports. Tonight's broadcast was presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, Hartzler's Quality Housing, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, Kime, Moore Niedenthal Certified Public Accountants, McInturf Realty, and Claxon Communications. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.